Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Monday, May 5th. Hope you all had a great weekend. Make sure you check your promotions tab. PrizePicks is holding a 10% boost for 5 sports today for Cinco de Mayo. We got 2 NBA games for today and a little bit more than half of a slate for MLB. But for NBA, we got 2 good games. Game ones of the series. We got the Nuggets and the Thunder, gonna be a good matchup, and then we got the Celtics versus the Knicks. Should be fairly simple for NBA today. You can just target the studs and put them on a 4-man flex or 4-man power. It's up to you, but Tatum got to be on your slip today. I mean, you can take a 4-man flex Gobby if you wish to do so, but you can just keep it simple and just go with the studs today. Jokic, obviously one of the top picks, or Jamal Murray, either or. Brunson, points, and you can't forget possibly the MVP of the league, Shai Alexander. Should be a very good matchup against 2 potential MVPs, or at least 2 finalists. Jokic versus Alexander. And you can pretty much do that for a 4-man. Or you can take the respective lines. One sneaky pick that I do like is going to be Russell Westbrook today. He's been playing great in these playoffs. Points, obviously you can see it's a popular play already. Points or points and assists will probably be my top picks for him. He's getting plenty of minutes off the bench. But points assists at 15 is pretty solid. I mean, he can cash this just on points alone. So either or are solid. You even have a Gabi at 11.5. So we got some pretty good lines today. Obviously, it's game one, so we're going to see how it goes. But the way these guys have been playing, I mean, you got to take a combination of these guys on slips. Shai, Brunson, Jokic, Tatum, top picks, and then you can take the role players, the key role players for the respective teams. Russell Westbrook is one of them. Jalen Williams is another. Derek White for the Celtics or Porzingis. I mean, you got 2 options there. Oh, you can't forget about Jaylen Brown. And then for the Knicks, maybe Towns. But for Towns, I am going to fade him. DG Fantasy has him going under on pretty much every props at a 54%. So that gives me a sign to fade Karl Anthony Towns. Maybe Josh Hart will have a better series this time around. But they're going to need all the help they can get against the Celtics. Obviously, the Celtics will be the favorites here. But Jalen Brunson should have a good series. Mikal Bridges is another one, so you can see it's already a popular play as well. But these are the guys I'm going to go with NBA. Keep it simple. You do have a payout boost. It's not much, but it's a 10% payout boost. I mean, I guess we'll take it. Make sure you check your promotions tab. Let's head on over to MLB real quick. Popular play as of right now is Sandy Alcantara. Why? Facing against the Dodgers. He got shelled last time out, which was 5 days ago. He's going to pitch a little bit better. I just don't think he's going to have one of those starts. So his fantasy score will probably be the best one to take under. He is going to get better. I think he's going to have a better match. Obviously, he had -7 against the Dodgers. He's going to pitch better. He didn't even get to the 5th inning. I think he does get to the 5th inning in this one. Pitching outs, that might be an under. I think he pitches 5 solid. He still allows a couple runs. I just don't think he allows 7 runs like he did last time out. So pitcher fantasy probably best. Pitcher strikeouts at 4. Maybe an under there as well. I mean, he hasn't gone over all season. He hasn't been himself. I mean, obviously he's the ace for the Marlins 2 years ago. But with that major surgery, this might be a good under, especially against a tough Dodger squad. So pitcher fantasy score or Sandy. Pitcher strikeouts. If you can get them at 4.5 on other platforms, I haven't checked yet, but if you can get them at 4.5 other platforms, take the under on that. That's probably the play of the day. Here on PrizePicks, I mean, worst case scenario pushes, but I'm most likely going to be taking the under here. And then if you're taking hitters today, take Dodgers. Obviously, they all hit well against Sandy. Betts, Ohtani, those are your top picks for against Sandy. So you got Betts, and then we got Ohtani. They both had good games over the weekend against the Braves. And they have a favorable matchup here against the Marlins in Miami this time around. With Ohtani, I mean, Ohtani had that huge game, possibly one of the best games ever in Miami. So I got Ohtani, Betts. Now seeking target Freeman. But let's head on over to pitcher strikeouts. One more I like to mention. Carlos Rodon is not bad. You can probably get him at 4.5. That's probably the best option for him. Tough matchup going against the Padres. I think the Padres get to him. I don't think he cashes the original line, which is at 5.5. It's a big reason why it's low. But you can see it's past 5, gone under, so it might be a trap. He might end up either at 5 or 6. It's one of those games where he's going to get his strikeouts in, but I don't think he's going to last very long against the Padres. So probably just target his Gobby. Next up will probably be Matthew Boyd, but Matthew Boyd is not much of a strikeout guy. But I do like his fantasy score today. I think he does get the win today. Actually, I'm projected to get the win. He's at 31.5. Going against the Giants. Giants are sending out their rookie. I think the way Cubs have been swinging the bat this season, I think they get to the young rookie. So Matthew Boyd should have a quality start, if not the win, if they get a big lead. You should cash this pretty decently. Yeah, 31 against the Dodgers. 31.5, more of a favorable matchup for him. So, and that rounds up my top picks for MLB. Pretty light day for MLB. Obviously, you only have usually Mondays and Thursdays are the lightest days for MLB. Bryce Miller, that is one more I like to mention. That's probably my top one for MLB. 4.5. This is going to get bumped to 5. Take it now. 4.5. If you want to play it safe, you can take 3.5. Hits allowed 3.5. This is pretty solid as well. Pitcher fantasy score. Do I think he gets the win? Absolutely. So you got two options. Pitcher strikeouts or fantasy. You can run 2. You can take more on Bryce Miller and Sandy for less for a 2-man. But I do think it'll be a pitcher's duel against Luis Severino. But I think Bryce Miller ends on the winning side of that one. So this 9.5 combo is probably good. I mean, I can see them both getting 5 each. Especially Bryce Miller. I do have him getting 6. And then Luis Severino usually averages about 5 a game. 4 or 5 a game. Let's check his line. And sure enough, his line is at 4.5. And he does have the Mariners. Mariners do strike out a lot. So I can see him getting 4 and Bryce Miller 6 for that combo if you wish to take that combo prop. But other than that, makes a match. Make sure you opt in and take advantage of that promotions. 10% payout boost. It's not much, but I'll take it. Other than that, please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. If you're interested in the cord and all my slips, the link is in the description below. We'll start working on the KBO for later tonight. Have a great day and see you guys in the next one.